Hi, Dixie, Dixie, get your daily paper. That is because of Winn-Dixie. Let me tell you about the book Because of Winn-Dixie, okay? It is published by Kate D. Camille, and it's published by Candlewick Press in the year 2000. It is a Newbery Honor book in 2001. It has 182 pages. One of the comments made was this well-crafted, realistic, and heartwarming story will be read and reread as a new favorite, deserving a long-term place on library shelves by Helen Foster Jane, University of California, San Diego. It was also the Parents' Choice Gold Award winner in 2000. On a comment by a parent said the writing is clear, simple, and of high quality. The genre is realistic fiction. That is when it consists of stories that could have actually occurred to people or animals in a believable setting. And these stories resemble real life and fictional characters within these stories. And these people react similarly to real people. So let me tell you about the book. It's a really fun book. So some of the main characters are India Opal. She's the main character, who's a 10-year-old girl. She lives with her father, who is a preacher, and because of her father's work, they have to move. So they move to Florida. And when they move to Florida, she doesn't have any friends. So she finds herself playing with herself a lot and in Naomi, Florida. So one day she comes home and there was a note on the fridge, and her dad told her to go to the store to get macaroni and cheese, white rice, and tomatoes. And when this happened, it changed everything. She goes to the grocery store, the Winn-Dixie grocery store, and there's a dog on the loose, and it creates chaos in the store. And she tells the store owner, "Oh, that's my dog," and the store owner asked, "What's his name?" And she said, Winn-Dixie. So she takes the dog home and is anxious to let her dad know that she wants to keep him. Her dad comes home and says no, and they're living in a trailer park, and the trailer park that they're renting, the owner said no to. So the dad is feeling a little bit guilty because the mom left when she was 3, and she has no friends, and the story goes on, and the dad eventually falls in love with the dog, and they keep the dog because it keeps her company. So early on in the story, she's always asking her father, "I want you to tell me 10 things about my mother when I turn 10. So one night in a rainstorm, the dog panics and freaks out, and they just kind of let the dog run around the house. And these, I think, are important to the story because she wants to know all about her mom. And he tells her these 10 things. Number 1, she was funny and she would make anyone laugh. 2, she had fair hair and big eyes. 3, she loved to plant things. She could get anything to grow. 4, she could run. And same with Opal. She really likes to run. 5, she couldn't cook. In the book it says she could burn water. It's pretty funny. Number 6, she loved a good story, and that's a lot like India Opal. She loved a good story. And number 7, she knew the constellations. And number 8, she hated being a preacher's wife. Number 9, she loved Opal very much. And then he stopped and he wouldn't tell her number 10. As the story goes on, Opal finds out that her mother was an alcoholic, and she just was addicted, and that's eventually why she left. Some of the other main characters are Miss Fanny, who is a librarian. She becomes friends with her. Gloria Dump. The kids, the Dewberry boys, think that she's a witch, and she becomes good friends with her, and they decide to throw this party at the end of the book. And she invites the mean guy that's letting them rent their trailer, who eventually ends up being nice. And Gloria Dump tells her all about her life and the mistakes she's made, and she used to be an alcoholic as well. Anyway, it's a really awesome book, and I think that you should get to know it. I'm not going to tell you the ending because at this party there's a lightning storm and the dog runs away. Do they find the dog? Does the mom return? We don't know. You'll have to read it to find out. and I suggest you go and read it for yourself.